Now, exactly a month after declaring martial law, President Yoon is now facing arrest. Will Yoon be arrested today? We discuss more about his political fate with our legal expert, Mr. Joung Hwang. Welcome back.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us. So it looks like the investigation team is having a hard time arresting Yoon this morning. The question is, could they be there all day long?
Possibly. It seems that the security forces that protect President Yoon has decided to really, stick to their guns and continue to protect President Yoon and basically resist arrest for the time being. So I don't see how this impasse will actually end.
So there's no time limit as to how long they can stay to arrest him. Then how long do you think they'll stay there, speaking from a legal perspective?
There's no time limit by laws, as law sets down per se, and you could even charge the security for agents who are security detail agents who are protecting and blocking the way to President Yoon for obstruction of justice or obstruction of official acts under Korean legal term. But basically, if it comes down to using force, I think that is something probably the CIO will want to avoid, not for legal reasons, but just for the appearance and just for reputation reasons. So at this point, we are very much in the unprecedented territory. I think CIO has to basically make decisions on a minute-by-minute basis.
So investigators are trying, but they are yet to fully execute the arrest warrant. Now, in this case, the investigators haven't even had the chance to read Yoon his Miranda warning. Is that the case?
That's right. They need to face him and, give him the warnings and various, provisions that are required in the law, but they just haven't even been able to breach it because of the wall of security that has been built up.
Well, let's say Yoon ends up being arrested today. This is where he goes to the detention center, and the CIO will have 48 hours to either seek another warrant for Yoon's formal arrest for further detention or, let him go, release him. What will Yoon's legal team try to do then?
Well, so far, Yoon's legal team's strategy has been to use the kitchen sink approach, which is just throw out any and all legal arguments, no matter how ridiculous they are, to see whatever sticks. We are in a territory where we do have relevant laws, but these laws have never been applied in real life, so no precedents to guide us. So there are possible interpretations of the law, but I think the common sense reasoning is that President Yoon has been resisting arrest or resisting investigation so far. So further arrest will probably be reasonable at this stage.
Well, we are learning more and more of Yoon's supporters are making their way to the arrest site in Yongsan. No major clashes yet, but if clashes do break out there, will the supporters be held responsible? What happens then?
Yes, technically, they will also be held liable for obstruction of justice charges. However, I think we are at this point that, all the politicians and all the police, CIO will also have to make a call from a political point of view. How much additional social conflict are we willing to basically push? Basically from the President Yoon's side, as well as supporters, they're actively trying to foment further conflict. Just think about that one-page propaganda he distributed to his supporters. It was literally inciting some kind of violence, I'll say. So I think we do need to sort of control the temperature from rising too high so that, the situation does not get out of hand.
Sir, thank you so much for your time and your insight this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you.